gotten in cozy clothes because my friend Becca is hosting a 30th birthday party, and it's not for her. It's literally for like her and all of the girls in her life that have just turned 30 in like the last year or two, are turning 30 this year. So it's just sort of a collective 30th birthday party for all of the ladies in her life. Because honestly, a lot of us turned 30 and didn't really do a big celebration at all. That was me. I don't believe she did a big celebration. Like, we didn't go out and do a bunch of stuff. So she thought it'd be really fun to put together a little party. So it's an overnight at her Airbnb in the mountains. So I'm very excited about that. We're gonna go up to the mountains, and I think there's gonna be like 10 of us girls. There's gonna be massages, there's gonna be facials. We're gonna do like a sip and paint class. We're gonna watch a movie. So it's gonna be super, super fun. And I just packed. And yeah, I think it's actually about time to go. Also, everyone's pitching in on food, and so there was like a bunch of stuff that she mentioned we would need. So I basically am providing the snacks for the movie. So we have popcorn, we got Cheez-Its, a bunch of candy here. We got sodas in the bottom. So I've got Twizzlers in another bag, and then I've got some lemonades as well. So that's my contribution, the movie snacks for tonight. I think it is time to go. You guys, I totally forgot to film most of the girls' trip here, but it was really fun. And this, look at how beautiful this is. This is the property, and there's even a tree house. Isn't that amazing? It's so cool. But this is my friend's Airbnb property, so I will link it below for you guys because it is spectacular, really fun, and there's also other Airbnbs on the property, so it's like a great place to rent out like for a big group. So I will link that below for you. It has been such a fun weekend. We played games. We stayed up until 3 in the morning. We had amazing food. We did like chicken wraps last night, and we had like cheese and Gruyere pastries this morning. It's just been so much fun. And we watched 13 Going on 30, which was really, really cute. It just feels so good to have like a whole bunch of girls around my same age. We're all getting into our 30s, or are just into our 30s, and we all just like love and support each other and get together and have just like the best time. So it was so fun. Such a fun little getaway. You guys, the literal craziest thing just happened in the last like few hours. A huge like development that's gonna pretty much turn my life upside down for several weeks has just happened. Unfortunately, our male sheep, his name was Rocky, and he passed away. He was very old, and he was just sort of slowing down, so we kind of expected that it would be coming. So unfortunately, he passed away when I was gone on the 30th birthday trip. And fortunately, Joseph was here with him, and my mother-in-law came down. She's always like had animals and things, so she knows how to take care of them. And so she came down, and they put a blanket on him, and he passed very peacefully. So it's very sad. But one of the things we've been talking about even before he died was that we wanted potentially 2 more sheep, because we don't think that the 3 sheep we have are keeping up with the 2 fields that they've been put into. They just can't keep up with it if it's a really rainy winter. Fortunately, it hasn't been that rainy this winter, so I don't think we're gonna have to worry as much about that. But now that our 3rd sheep has died, we've realized that we really need to get like 1 or 2 more to at least have 3, but 4, maybe even 5 would be ideal. So we'd been talking about that even before he died, and then when he died, we realized, okay, we're gonna need another male sheep, as he was always kind of like the leader, and all of the other sheep sort of like followed him. And I think that's kind of more natural with sheep, is that if there's like a male and some females, the male usually is like the one that leads all of them, and the females have not been happy since he died. They're pretty like unsure and I feel like they don't, their leader is gone. So we thought, well, we need, we're gonna need a male. And so then my mother-in-law, for a while, she said she has been in contact with a breeder, and they had had some lambs and everything. And so she had sort of basically been saying, anytime, give me let me know when, and I can, find a couple more sheep for you. And so now that Rocky died, we're kind of like, oh yeah, we're gonna need some more sheep. And so it just so happened that there was a baby sheep that his mother had rejected him. And so my mother-in-law took him in to bottle feed him. And she basically contacted me today and said, hey, I'm going to Texas in February. Would you be able to bottle feed the sheep for me while I'm gone? I was like, absolutely. And then I asked her, I was like, is this a sheep we can potentially adopt and have here? And she said, I was thinking that you guys might want to do that. So at that point I was like, well, why is she doing all the bottle feeding and all the work when it's going to be our sheep down here that Joseph and I are going to take care of? So she was like, if you want to take him now, you can. So I said, okay. So literally within the last few hours, we suddenly are going to have a baby lamb that needs to be bottle fed and kept warm and kept comfy and kept in the house with us, so it is like warm and comfortable. And we're going to have to bottle feed the sheep every 3 to 4 hours, and that includes throughout the night. So this is literally like going to be taking care of a child. For some reason, like, I've always wanted to do this. I've literally always wanted to have a little lamb that I could raise and bottle feed, but like, how would I ever get that opportunity? You know, like, I never thought that that would be an opportunity I would have, because I mean, obviously our sheep are fixed. We're not like getting lambs from our sheep. And so I figured anytime we would get more sheep, it would be like a younger sheep, but not like a baby lamb. I never expected that we would have the opportunity to like take on a sheep that would need to be like raised and bottle fed by us. I don't know why I really thought that was a dream. It kind of sounds sad now that I think about it, because that ultimately means the mama rejected the baby. So that is actually kind of sad. So again, it's like, when would I ever have had the opportunity? So the fact that I do have the opportunity, feel very special that I get to do that. And it's very exciting. He was actually, my mother-in-law wasn't sure he was gonna last through the night last night. I think she got him yesterday, and he would not drink any milk. Wouldn't take a bottle, wouldn't drink any milk, couldn't stand up, was just so weak. And just basically like not moving, not doing anything. And so she was like, I don't know if he's gonna make it, but we were praying, we're hoping he was gonna pull through. And then she got one of the little like dripper and like would drip into his mouth, and then that like sort of revived him a little bit, because he did take that. And then he got a little bit more energy and was trying to stand up. And then after he got the more energy, he was able to then like wanting to actually take the bottle, which he did. So now he's taking the bottle. So we're so excited that he's pulled through. I mean, I don't actually know. I feel like I'm getting this dumped on me really quick, and I need to like do all this research and figure it out. I don't actually know what, like, when a baby sheep is like out of the woods for that kind of thing. I always feel like the baby sheep are always in danger when a lamb is rejected. Like, from what I can tell, that's like they are in danger of dying because they don't have their mama and they've been rejected, and they can just get really weak and not eat and die. And so I don't know if that's, now that he's eating, if that's no longer a possibility, like he's gonna keep taking the bottle and he'll get better. I don't know. I'm just gonna take care of him as best I can, and I'm glad he's eating now and he's standing up and moving around. So all good signs. And after work, I'm gonna finish up work, and then after work I'm gonna go up to my parents-in-law and I'm going to get the little sheepy from them. And then Maple's gonna have a little brother, huh? Guys, I want to introduce you to someone super special and so cute. This is little Haggis. You messed up your blankie, dude. He's like 2 days old right now, and he's just a little sweetie, and all he wants to do is sleep and eat and sometimes get out and jump around. But right now he just ate, so it's time for him to sleep and take a little bit of a nap. I'm just so in love with him. He is seriously the cutest. I'm about to do something really fun now. I'm about to take little Haggis outside for the first time. So he's about 2.5 days old now, and he hasn't been outside yet. So this is gonna be his first time. He's finally got like the strength and energy and kind of like wants to get out and move. So I thought today's probably the perfect day to take him outside and let him experience outdoors a little bit and see how he likes it. So I thought I'd give you guys a little Haggis update. we're feeding right now. He is just so cute and just the sweetest little guy, and he likes to pee on everything. But we gave him a bath, and turns out he's not a gray sheep, he's white sheep. Didn't know that. I literally thought he was like a gray brown color, and then we put him, finally when he was like strong enough to have a bath, we did a bath. I think that was like day 2. First I like put a little bit of soap on him and like scrubbed him a bit, and he looked about the same, but then there were areas where I knew that it was like dirt and poop and stuff like crusted on, so I realized that with just a little bit of rubbing, like it wasn't coming off, so I had to like really dig in there. Sorry, this is TMI, but I had to really dig in there to like get it cleaned off. And when I did that, I realized, oh, he's got white fleece, and all of this white fleece looks gray and brown, so it's all dirt. And so it took what I thought was gonna be like a 5-minute bath, took like 45 minutes because he was just that dirty. Yeah. Couple weeks later, so this vlog definitely isn't going to be a week in my life vlog. It's gonna be like a few weeks in my life vlog, because honestly the sheep has been taking up the majority of my time, and it's been a lot. And he's finally down to the point where he's doing 3 feedings a day, and next week it'll be 2 feedings a day, which would be great. So finally I'm like getting more sleep. So I was just doing a lot. It was just getting to be a lot. I was a little overwhelmed, because he was in the house the whole time, and it was like constantly cleaning up messes, constantly like washing things, constantly feeding him, and then on top of that I was working 40 hours a week. So it was just, by the end of the day I was just exhausted, so I just didn't really feel like picking up the camera and filming a ton. But today, right now, I am actually heading into LA. Joseph got me one of the Lola Blankets, the Tezza Lola Blankets collab for Christmas, and it's absolutely amazing. And then just this weekend, they are doing a pop-up shop in LA. So I'm not that far from LA, so I figured I would go down and check it out on my day off. I'm gonna bring you guys along, and I'm gonna film as much as I can, and I'm gonna post a bunch of stuff on TikTok. It's gonna be so much fun. Lola Blankets Pop-Up, all the neutrals collection, so it's all these very like natural colors, like tones of browns and beige and things like that. Really pretty. I loved it. And one of the things they had you do is scan a QR code when you first got in, and you were gonna get like a $50 off gift card, or there was also the possibility that you could be one of the winners of a free blanket, and I got a free blanket. I got one that was the toasted almond color, and then I got a driftwood as well. And now I am trying to find this sandwich place that I've been wanting to go to. It's like Italian sandwiches, and I thought maybe I'd bring it home because tonight's Super Bowl Sunday, so I thought maybe they're like huge sandwiches, so I would bring it home and like Joseph and I would split it for Super Bowl Sunday, but I can't find it. I'm looking for it though. I got the Haley Beaver smoothie, which, to be honest, the first time that I tried it, I didn't really like it. I felt like I've made better at home, but I decided to give it another go, and actually this one's better than the first time I got it. My new jeans, because I am in love. Let me see if I can get these like full length here. Sorry about the mess. I still haven't put my luggage away from my trip in December. The clothes are out, don't worry, but the luggage is still here. It should be put away in storage, but it's still here, so we're gonna ignore it. But these are the jeans, like long enough for me. I'm 5'11", so I cannot tell you how freaking excited I am about these jeans, because I had ordered these jeans and they arrived today, but yesterday I was literally telling Joseph that I was telling him I had never once in my life found jeans like that fit me. I've never had a pair of jeans that fit me perfectly and are comfortable. Never found them. Either they're too short, they're too small and like tight in the hips, or they're too big in the waist. Like I can't find all three. And guess what? These came today and I have found all three. Like, look how cute these are. I am obsessed. They're long enough. It has a cinch waist, so there's like a double, so I don't know if you can see this, it's like a double button, so you can like loosen it or tighten it. So I just have it on the tightest button, and there's one on each side. And then it fits in the hips because I'm able to cinch the waist in, because if the waist wasn't cinched, it would be like a little too big in the waist. And then I got them in the 33 length, because that was one of the options they had. They had like 31, I think, or 33, so I got them in the 33. Honestly, one tiny little thing is they could be longer. Like, I wouldn't mind having them like just being longer, so maybe if I wanted to wear something with a little bit more of a platform, it would work. But anyway, yeah, I'm really very happy about these jeans. I think they are so cute and they fit like perfection. A little update on Haggis. He is growing. He is adorable. He's down to 2 feedings a day, and because it's sunny and warm outside, we've been able to put him outside during the day. And honestly, probably within the next week or so, we're gonna be able to leave him outside at night as well. We have a little shelter for him, so he'll be warm and cozy. But yeah, he's down to 2 feedings a day, and that's honestly saved my sanity, because I only have to feed him in the morning and only have to feed him in the evening, and it's just so much easier. And so when he's actually going to be outside for the night, it'll be even more easy, because I won't be like cleaning up his changing pad. Like, I have like pee pads down and stuff inside the house in the area he's like sequestered to, so it's just a lot of like cleanup, washing like towels and things like that. So once he's outside, in probably like a week or so, he'll be outside and I won't have to worry about that anymore, so that'll be very nice. But I think I'm gonna end this vlog here. Sorry it was like sprawling vlog over a few weeks and that I didn't post earlier, but I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next week. Bye.